Welcome to Signal to Alpha, your essential market briefing. I'm Lady Muriel, cutting through the noise to deliver what moves markets today. Let's get you your alpha before the opening bell. The Iran conflict is reshaping defense spending and geopolitical risk calculations. The U.S. has burned through massive missile stockpiles over 4 weeks. 850-plus Tomahawk cruise missiles at $2.6 million each, over 1,000 JASSMs, and potentially more than half our Patriot interceptor inventory. The Pentagon is requesting approximately $70 billion for munitions in fiscal 2027, nearly triple current levels. Rebuilding will take 3 to 5 years due to production constraints. Senator Lindsey Graham says the U.S. blockade against Iran could become global soon, warning third parties assisting Iranian oil distribution they're acting at their own peril. Senate Republicans blocked the fifth Democratic attempt to end the war as we approach the 60-day war powers resolution deadline. At least 3 Republican senators won't support extending beyond day 60 without congressional authorization. Defense contractors are planning massive production increases. Lockheed Martin is targeting 2,000 Patriot interceptors per year by decade's end, up from around 600 currently. RTX is ramping Tomahawk production past 1,000 annually. These are multi-year revenue tailwinds, but highlight capacity constraints across the industrial base. Fresh Fox News polling shows headwinds for the administration. 56% of voters question the White House's competence managing government. 73% rate the economy negatively, with 70% saying conditions are getting worse, up 15 points from last April. Democrats hold a 5-point edge on the generic House ballot. March retail sales jumped 1.7%, beating the 1.5 forecast and hitting a 3-year high. But this was driven significantly by surging gas prices from geopolitical tensions. Retail sales minus autos came in at 1.9% versus 1.4% expected. Jobless claims hit 207,000, below the 215 forecast, showing labor markets remain tight. Texas Instruments beat expectations and raised outlook, citing strong industrial demand and data center build-out. Chairman and CEO Haviv Ilan noted industrial demand signals have broadened with 5 to 6 months of continued growth, a positive read for manufacturing. Tesla surrendered gains after earnings despite automotive backlog reaching a 2-year high. Capital spending stayed flat versus Q4, though the company is targeting $25 billion in capex for 2026. Investors wanted more on robotaxi and humanoid robots, but got mixed results. Bitcoin is trading around $77,800 as markets digest geopolitical uncertainty and potential shifting Fed policy if oil prices moderate. One wildcard. ActBlue CEO Regina Wallace-Jones faces a May 19th congressional hearing over alleged security failures that may have allowed illegal foreign donations. 5 fraud prevention personnel pleaded the fifth 146 times during depositions. Bottom line for traders, defense and industrial stocks have fundamental tailwinds from this spending surge, but geopolitical risk premiums remain elevated. Watch oil prices. Any ceasefire developments could trigger volatility. And keep an eye on that 60-day war powers deadline. That's your signal to alpha for today. Subscribe for tomorrow's essential market briefing. Trade smart, stay informed. Check us out at capitalcopilot.io.